So this is day 29 of the July painting challenge, and for the last 2 days, or I'm sorry, this is day 30 of the July painting challenge, and for the last 2 days I thought we'd do something a little different, and this will tie into the question of the day as well for today. So what do we have planned? Well, since we've finished the army, I thought we might take a look at some of the next steps. And in doing that, we're going to look at some new toys, new goodies. We're going to do an unboxing. But it's not going to be a normal unboxing. In this case, it will be a unbagging. And you will see what I'm talking about here in just a second. I've got the camera set up above the work desk here next to the light, so hopefully you'll be able to see while I open this up and we take a look at that. We actually have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 bags to open up and take a look at. So let's get started. These bags, by the way, they're not holding just like a couple of sprues. They've got some substance to them. Sometime in the middle of the challenge, I bought I can't remember what it's called. I believe it's the Horde set from Mantic, which is don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, but it's the Mantic zombie set that comes with 60 guys, and so that's what we're looking at here. In the first bag, we have a bunch of bases. 10 bases. That's what the bases look like, by the way. They've got this circle in the middle, and then the bottoms of the zombies will actually come on this plastic ring, which we'll get to in a second. Which brings us to the first sprue, which it looks like is torsos and legs for the first, and heads for the first couple guys. See if we can get really close here. These are the torsos. They're notably different than the Games Workshop zombies. They're more realistic, dare I say, looking. They've got this torn, grotesque look about them. And then here's the heads that come with them. Notably less goofy than the GW ones. They're almost ghoulish, sinister. And the legs, as you can see, have that ring on them, which fits in the bases. Makes it easier to glue, I imagine. So there's the first sprue. There's the legs that go with the 3 torsos. This guy, if you notice, I like this a lot. This guy here is actually holding his own head. It's an arm. Pretty cool. I'm super excited about these guys. 60 zombies added to my current lot of 40, so that will be an even 100 zombies when we're all done. Here's another sprue, exactly the same, and we have got a lot of sprues to get through, so I'm not going to tarry very long on the duplicate ones just because we have bags to get through. So there we go. That's 6 more zombies with their legs shredded rags more so than the actual clothing of the GW ones. Pretty cool. I'm excited to get these guys built up. Here's another one. Same. This is frame number 3. So that's 9. Same here. 12. And then we have this guy, which is like a mini sprue. It's got a couple of different torso variations. I love this one. Look at this. Look at this one here. It's almost mummified. How cool is that? Ah, I love that. So sinister and gruesome looking. Got the hands, bony, knobby hands, and the heads are much more corpse-like in my opinion. Can we get closer? Yeah, really nice. What is this piece here? This looks like almost like a holster, a gun holster maybe, but it's got, instead of a weapon, it's actually, I don't know if you can see that, it's got like feet in it, like loose feet. Come on, focus. Very interesting. Alright, more bases. More bases. Another one of the mini sprues with the... Gosh, I love these. I really like these torsos a lot. Really cool. Rags hanging off of them. I'm probably going to paint these mostly in a earth colors. I'm not going to go with the former Kislev feel like I did with the other ones. On some of them, these are probably going to be all rags. We'll have a couple of former Kislev soldiers in the ranks from the GW ones. That way we can mostly have civilians. She broke into people's houses at night and raised these guys up. Some of them actually have weapons, as you can see on this, and I believe the other ones had it too. There's like a cleaver. Really cool cleaver. Now this like wicked stiletto dagger. Very cool. And another one. Same frame. So what I'm starting to see, by the way, I had not opened this until this video. So you are seeing it for the first time while I am. Same frame. Same frame. And that's the first bag. Of frames, at least. We also have like these little stickers. Mantic Point. I don't know, kind of cool. Put them on banners or something. Very cool. I have 4 sheets of that. Same. So let's see, so far we have 1, 2, and these each have 2 zombies on them. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 zombies here. And then 3 on each of these. 3, 6, 9, 12. So 24 zombies in the first bag, and it's all similar, looks like similar frames. I'm thinking the rest of the bags will be like that as well. We'll see if there's some variation to it. That's bag 1. Let's open the second bag up. Come on. There we go. Second bag. Already looks like same frame here, the smaller frame. So let's see how many of these we have. 2, 4, 6. So that's looks like 30 zombies. These 3 frames are exactly the same. They're the really cool shredded torso or shredded cloth torso. So 30 so far, that's half. And wouldn't you know, we have one more bag left after this, so that makes sense. It looks like these are all going to be probably similar. And in the larger frame here, kind of the naked torso. Really detailed, very detailed. See the spines in them. See the nasty, like, entrails, rotted entrails. And the hand holding the head. And then this thing, I'm not sure what this thing is. I saw this on the other frames too. I'm not sure if that's like a decoration piece. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, you know what? I think what this is if you want to show... Yeah, I think that's exactly what that is. That's cool. I think this is if you want to have a zombie looking like it's just coming out of the ground. Wow, that's awesome. So instead of putting legs on him, you put the torso directly onto this and then this onto the base. So it's like he's just clawing his way out of the ground. That's cool. That's really cool, yeah, because you can see kind of like little, sorry, not in frame, like little worms and stuff around. Very cool. I like that. So we have, we're sitting at 30, and then we have 3, 6, 9, 12 more. 42, it looks like, so far. 42 zombies. I'm definitely going to be using the crawling out of the ground ones every so often. That's really cool. I like that. Gives it some three-dimensionality as well, I imagine. And then 2 more bases. So 42 zombies. Same frames as before, it looks like. So let's count again. 2, 4, oops, sorry, 6, 48, 3, 6, 9, 12. 60 zombies. It looks like there are about 3 variations, or I'm sorry, 5 variations. And then you can mix those variations up as well with this base as well. That's pretty sweet. So there's about 6 different types. And then of course you can mix the heads, and then there's, looks like a lot of different head variation here. In fact, you can even have a guy holding his head. And what is this? This looks like an empty, like a spine. Interesting. So it looks like you could maybe put this piece here onto one of the legs, and then have like a torso-less creation, abomination thing going on. I'm not sure what that's for. It does have the rounded bottom here, as you can tell, hopefully. If I can get in the light correctly. It has the rounded bottom that would fit into this slot here. So that's interesting. So with the variations, it looks like you can mix it up quite a bit to have 7, 8, 9 different types of random different variations of the 7 or the 5 provided types. I like this torso here. This is really cool. It's just an empty cavity. You guys will definitely be seeing these built up. It won't be for the challenge. We've got another unboxing to do for the last day. But to segue into kind of my plans for this army, my continued plans for this project, I will definitely be continuing. To answer the question right there, I definitely plan to continue. And the obvious next steps will be including adding these 60 zombies to my 39/40 existing ones. In fact, here, hold on just a second. I'm gonna go grab a guy. Alright, we're back. So I've got this zombie here. And I thought maybe it was a mantic zombie that got accidentally added to the army. Before this is this guy's still sitting in the just paint stripped phase, because I took him out because he didn't fit on any base that I had, and he's missing an arm, which I know in zombie probably doesn't really matter a whole lot. I actually have a couple missing guys, but I thought I might add him in with the mantic zombies, which I definitely still might. But actually looking at the available models here, I don't think he's a mantic zombie. They're not quite the same here. I don't know where this guy comes from. So if anyone out there is familiar with this piece, let me know. I'm not sure. I don't even know really if he's a zombie. He might be a mantic skeleton or something. I'm not sure. He's definitely still got meat still on him, so he'd be kind of a weird skeleton. But so he'll be built up. That, by the way, this guy is my 40th piece for the zombies. He's number 40. So with him included, I'll have 100 zombies. I plan to build these guys up in the coming weeks. These 60 guys, I will document the progress with building them, and then I'll document the process of painting them, and then eventually we'll have 60 fresh corpses added to our army. The last thing is, you might remember this guy. He is a skeleton that was posing as a zombie he slipped into the ranks of the zombies from his own kind, and that's why he's got black primer on him. So he will also be probably part of the next phase as we build up to these, getting the 100 zombies up and included into the ranks. The other thing that we have is I'm not going to do the unboxing. This will be tomorrow, but just a slight, you've probably seen this already, slight sneak peek. We also have this box here of the quote-unquote new skeletons. At the beginning of the challenge, I had, you might recall, I had 4 of them in my army, and I wasn't sure where to get them. I wasn't sure where they came from, whether they were former Tomb Kings or something, but with your guys' help, I was able to figure out that these guys were vampire counts, the new vampire count skeletons. And so these guys, there are 10 of them here. We'll be doing the unboxing, and then we're going to add these also. So there's going to be, for the immediate future, there's going to be 10 skeletons added, 60 zombies added. Make that 11 skeletons. And then actually 61 zombies. And then there's going to be a couple of extra odds and ends that we can add. I have about a dozen skeletons awaiting different pieces and parts before they can be completed. So in our unboxings, in our build videos, where we're looking through the model kits and putting them together, if we come up with extra pieces, then they'll start to appear as well. So that's it. Day 30. Only one more day left. I can't believe it. It's been an unreal month. I'm really sad to be looking at the end of it now. And I really hope that everyone continues to make content in the future. Here, we'll put something in the frame while I ramble on, so you're not looking at an empty space. I really hope that everyone continues to make videos and continues to show progress and add to their hobby. Because I don't want to see it end, for sure. I accomplished so much and made a lot of friends throughout the month and got a lot of new channels that I'm really glad that I was able to find and subscribe to. And I can't wait to continue on and just keep adding and keep in contact and keep pushing out the videos. Just because July's ending doesn't mean the challenge has to end. So with that, I will sign off for day 30. I forgot, there's actually a couple actually more things to show. I don't know yet if I'm going to be including these, but let's take them out of the bag anyway. They're these Renedra generics. I don't know if they come with the Mantic kits or not. I actually ordered this stuff from the Blue Table Painting store. I order a lot of stuff from them, apparently. So I'm not sure if this comes with them. I'm not sure if the Mantic zombies come in that bag setup or if they have their own box. I imagine they have their own box, but they came in those little baggies for me, along with these. I'm not sure if these come with them. Renedra limited generic game pieces. I imagine that's a separate thing, but did want to show these really quick because they're cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but they're these like tombstones with like scroll work on them. Really detailed. I could put them on bases. I might put them on a base here and there. My army is they're wanderers, they're pirates, so I don't necessarily know if the graveyard, like putting the tombstones on their bases, would really fit the setting, since they're not local to the area, so that it's not like they're necessarily coming out of the ground. But there isn't really anything to say that they aren't walking through a cemetery at the time. Or maybe she's adding fresh meat to the ranks, and so she had to stop by a local cemetery to raise people up. She's in Kislev currently, and she does have Kislev zombies in her ranks, so that would make sense. So I might try to put these on a base or two in the zombies or the skeletons. Same frame here. They're really cool. I'm thinking what I want to do is either add these to a table, have like a graveyard area on a table, and then have these set up in that table as like a fully fleshed out cemetery. I think that would be cool. And then also use them for like a display board. And here's one more. I think it's the same. I think these three pieces are the same, but if you mix them up, I think that would make a fairly complete looking cemetery area to a table. Very cool. I really like these. I was looking at these through the baggie, and I mean, the detail on them is insane. Just for little game pieces. And that might be another thing to consider as well. They might make for good objective markers. Not sure if fantasy really uses objectives or not, but they might make for cool points of interest, or, you know, in order to mark different things. Like a fleeing unit or something, maybe. I'm not sure. Kind of cool. Renedra generic game pieces. 3 frames of that. Really cool. Alright, that's it.